TH. So, I don't know what that means, so this one might be a little slow, so you see what happens here, okay? Okay, Minnesota 1, TH1, TH2, Minnesota 3, Minnesota 4, TH5, Minnesota 5, Minnesota 6, TH6, Minnesota 7, TH7, TH8, Minnesota 9, TH9, TH10, Minnesota 11, TH12, Minnesota 13, TH14, Minnesota 15, okay, we're gonna do this again. TH10, okay. TH10, Minnesota 11, TH12, Minnesota 13, TH14, Minnesota 15, Minnesota 16, TH16, TH17, Minnesota 17, Minnesota 18, Minnesota 19, TH19, Minnesota 20, Minnesota 21, Minnesota 22, Minnesota 23, Minnesota 24, Minnesota 25, Minnesota 26, TH26, Minnesota 27, TH26, sorry, TH27, Minnesota 28, 29, 30, TH30, Minnesota 31, Minnesota 32, Minnesota 33, TH33, Minnesota 34, Minnesota 35, Minnesota 36, TH36, Minnesota 37, TH37, Minnesota 38, TH38, Minnesota 39, TH39, Minnesota 40, TH40, Minnesota 41, TH41, Minnesota 42, Minnesota 43, Minnesota 44, Minnesota 45, TH45, Minnesota 46, Minnesota 47, TH46, Minnesota 40, Minnesota 47, Minnesota 48, TH48, Minnesota 48, 9, TH49, Minnesota 50, Minnesota 51, TH51, 52, TH52, TH53, Minnesota 54, Minnesota 55, Minnesota TH55, Minnesota 56, Minnesota 57, Minnesota 58, Minnesota TH59, Minnesota 60, Minnesota 61, TH61, Minnesota 62, TH62, TH63, Minnesota 64, TH64, Minnesota 65, TH65, Minnesota 66, TH66, Minnesota 67, Minnesota 68, TH69, Minnesota 70, TH70, Minnesota 72, Minnesota 73, TH73, Minnesota 74, Minnesota 76, Minnesota 77, Minnesota 78, Minnesota 79, Minnesota 80, TH80, Minnesota 81, Minnesota 82, Minnesota 83, Minnesota 84, Minnesota 85, Minnesota 86, Minnesota 87, Minnesota 88, Minnesota 89, Minnesota 90, Minnesota 91, Minnesota 92, 93, 90, TH 94, Minnesota 94, Minnesota 95, Minnesota 96, Minnesota 97, Minnesota 98, Minnesota 99, Minnesota 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, TH 118, Minnesota 118, Minnesota 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 127, 135, 139, 149, 152, 156, 165, 169, 171, 172, 175, 190, 194, 197, 200, 201, 202, 210, 212, 216, 217, 218, 219, 220, 221, 222, 223, 224, 225, 226, 227, 228, 231, 232, 235, 236, 237, 238, 240, 241, 242, 243, 244, 246, 247, 248, 249. 250, 251, 252, 253, 254, 256, 257, 258, 259, 261, 262, 263, 264, 266, 267, 268, 269, 270, 271, 272, 273, 274, 275, 277, 278, 280, 281, 282, 283, 286, 287, 288, 29, 289, 290, 291, 292, 293, 294, 295, 296, 297, 298, 299.
There are so many boats here. What is going on?
Alright, there he is. Go, go, go. That's Carl. That's Carl.
You nerd!
They're coming.